father's side, and Bill's mother was Lakota. And we're relieved. I said to you, good day. This is a good day. And my friends, I speak to you from and with my heart. I wear this hat a lot. Its H stands for hat. But as some of you know, it's a Harvard hat because I went there, but so did Bill. Bill had his doctorate from Harvard, and he was director of Harvard University's Native American program. And so I wear this hat, the H, in his honor today. Every time I wear it, I always think about the times we used to have in Cambridge. It was March 23rd, 1970, when I first met Bill. It was at the first convocation of American Indian scholars at Princeton University. Scholars of native background from all over the country were invited to attend a 3-4-day meeting. It was a wonderful occasion because none of us had ever met anyone before. That was before internet. We'd heard about so-and-so, we'd heard about so-and-so. And when I first met Bill, we bonded and connected and stayed in touch with one another from his years in Cambridge to his term in Washington, D.C., and then the University of Washington, and then Stanford. All places of academic repute by any standard. And I remember the day well. It was a Saturday morning, and at the time we were living at the south end of Lake Saint. And the phone rings, and hello, and Bill says, "Hi, this is Bill." And I said, "Oh, good to hear you." So we chatted for a little while. And I'm standing at the sink looking out at the lake and the backyard and the dock and everything. So Bill gets around to one of the reasons why he called. He said, "My term at Stanford is up and I'm looking for a job. Do you know if there's anything at Western?" And I said, "I don't know, but I'll certainly talk to the provost." So we talked a little bit about it, and while I was talking, 2 bald eagles came down and circled in front of the window. And I paused and said to myself, "Oh my gosh, this is it." And Bill says, "Is anything wrong? Are you okay?" And then I told him, and he went silent for a few seconds. So Monday, I called the provost and Larry DeLore, and I said, "I have a proposal for you." So I gave him the information, and he invited me over, and we went to have lunch, and I told him about it. And about 2 weeks later, he calls me, he says, "I think I've arranged something." And I had already sent the provost a copy of Bill's curriculum vitae. And soon thereafter, they made an offer to Bill. And that's the rest of the story. So that's how we got here. Not because of me, but because a receptive, ethnically conscious, is that the correct word? Provost, who understood the value of having someone like Bill on our faculty with such credentials. Honored to be here for lots of reasons. Bill was not only a dear friend and colleague, and we collaborated on lots of things. Got to be a pain in the butt once in a while because Bill had this style of never asking you to do something. He would just say, "You're going to do this." And so we had to figure out, Kate and I and Kristen and others, how to dodge this onus that Bill was laying on us without even asking us to do it. And it was a pleasure to be with him on so many occasions. Pila Mia. Thank you. Wupila Donka. Thank you very much.
just like to, just say how grateful I am to Dr. Trimble. I'm grateful for this place. I'm grateful to the Lummi Nation for allowing us to be on this space, so thank you. I'm grateful for all of you who are here, and I just want to say that what I hope for all of us today is to gather knowledge and wisdom from our esteemed colleague, Leslie Harford, so that we may walk in a good way and do what needs to be done for our Indigenous communities, and especially our children, so that our Indigenous communities become healthy, thriving places filled with the language that we should be speaking as our ancestors. So I want to thank you for coming to lunch, and that this food fill you with spirit and nourish our bodies. And I'm grateful to all those who prepared this food for us and those who grew this food for us. May they have lunches where they are that are filling them in the same ways, and send our love to them. So in Native lunch tradition, I will ask that our elders please eat first, and our esteemed guest. And for the younger folks, and I no longer fit in that category, unfortunately, if you feel so inclined to offer a plate to offer to get a plate from one of our elders in the room, which there's a couple of us. I don't think I'm not elder yet, so but please help yourselves. So we're going to have lunch for half an hour, and I want you to enjoy each other's company and visit and love up on each other, and then we will we'll get an opportunity to learn and engage with our most wonderful Leslie. So thank you, Dr. Trimble, and let's eat.